Okay, so we are back for another session. We're still in the ISF settlement. So, what happened last session, just as a refresher, we finished the finalization of Zen, the crystalline infused sibling, and they took on the role of Marine, and he boarded the Nova, and he is very helpful. I remember that we had a tier 4 battle, but I only made it because I had help. Which I thought we were going to die. It was this mutated chimera. It was a boss level fight, and we won. I was surprised. And then we were about to go to a Medusa sector, but I have a negative status with Medusa, so couldn't. We were denied, and then so we went back to the ISF settlement that we found before. One, because we had enough scraps to help out Dr. Quinn, and I think this session Dr. Quinn will probably join our crew as the medic, which will be another helpful asset. So defeated the Chimera, went back to the ISF settlement, helped out Dr. Quinn, but we also learned that with Dr. Quinn, he has one last request. He was grateful, but he's still kind of trapped there in this settlement. He can't leave because there is a bounty hunter that is tracking him that needs to be dealt with. So that is one thing that I will also do today. In this session, there is a few things that I want to do. So I first want to do a combat sim because that's always fun. You get some XP based on who you fight, and then you get some extra bonuses based on against that enemy who you fought. And then I want to go to the home pods. I want to meet another NPC, make some rolls, see who I meet, make another connection. They could possibly join the crew maybe in the future, or it could just be a cool connection I have. And then I want to do a side quest, and then kill the bounty hunter after Quinn. So that is my plans for the session. So first, let's do this combat sim. The stat block is Bullseye Hunter, but basically they're a bounty hunter. So the data about them, they are lone rangers, spacefarers who travel the universe in search of game to hunt, killing alien creatures for sport. So basically, bounty hunters, bullseye hunters. Same difference in my book. So we are going to enter into combat. And if I remember correctly, it's going to be initiative is our grace. Both of us. And then his is, let's see, 2. Okay, so we both have 2. So let's do this. So D10 plus 2. So this is going to be for the hunter. Okay, so that's an 8. And then I'm going to roll for me. 7. Okay, Bullseye Hunter is going to go first. So I'm going to roll a D10 for the hunter just to see what they do. They got 20 HP, 1 armor. They're a level 2 enemy, but if I roll a 1, 2, or 3, they get to just bandage up their wounds. So this could go either way. So let's see how it goes. 0. Oh, this is 10. Sorry. Precision shot. The next gravity rifle attack is rolled twice. Keep the highest damage roll. Okay, so precision shot. So next time I roll a 4 to a 6, they roll with advantage. Okay, so it's my turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use energy. Energy is going to go down to 8. And then I charged up. That was to charge up my halo discs, and I'm going to do 2d6. 2d6 plus 2. Okay. That's 5 plus 2 is 7. So I do 14 damage because charging up those discs does double damage. So this guy, he's at 13 now. He has 1 armor. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d10 for the hunter. That's a 1. Bandage wounds. Oh no. Okay. Wait. I rolled 2d6, and then I believe it was a 5 plus 2, 7, so 14 damage. So He should be at, not 13. What am I doing? He should be 14 minus 1 is 13. So he's at 7 damage. I did that. I was supposed to subtract 13, not put the number 13. Okay. Anyway, brain is working now. So he's at 7. So he has to bandage his wounds. So I'm going to roll a d10, see how much he gains back. Unfortunate. Come on, low. Okay, he gets 4 back as he goes to hurriedly bandage his wounds. And he goes back up to 11. So I'm going to go. I'm going to charge up one more time. And then so my energy goes down to 5. And then 2d6 plus 2. 8. So that's 10. Oh my gosh. 10 times 2 is 20. Minus 1 is 19. Oh my god, that was quick. He's dead. Okay. Boom. Hunter is dead. I should have known that would have went quick. Okay, so how this works. So once per cycle, I may simulate a fight, and I gain XP based on their difficulty and plus 2 Vig next time I fight that enemy. I don't gain loot, and the items used during the fight are not consumed. You can't die, so I reset HP and energy to their previous values. So I was originally at 11, so I'll go back up. So he was a medium, so I just get 3 more XP. So I'll go up to 25. So next time I fight a bullseye hunter, this was kind of metagamey. I know I'm going to fight another one for helping Quinn later, so I'll have plus 2 Vig. But Vig doesn't really help. None of my items take Vig, I think. Yeah, all of my weapons are plus Grace, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Unless I use Zen's shard launcher, but that's his weapon, not mine. Well, I could use a shard launcher actually, and then he could use the pulse rifle. What is my vigor at currently? It's at a 1. So okay. We'll see how that goes. But for right now, that is complete. Okay, so next thing I wanted to do is I want to go to the home pods and meet another NPC, because I really liked those roles. So I'm going to the home pods. Once again, wandering the crowded housing districts of the ISF settlement, and we'll see who we find. Okay, so I made my way over to the home pods, and I meet an NPC called Cammy. And it's this residential district. I spot a woman leaning against a vending machine, and she's wearing this worn tracksuit. It's seen better days, and dark aviator sunglasses. Despite the dim lighting, she looks so cool. And so I'm going to approach her, and as soon as I approach her, she snaps. She shoves off the wall. There's a switchblade appearing in her hand instantly. And she says, "Back off! Back off, Chrome Dome. I'm not buying whatever corpo trash you're selling." And I could tell immediately she is tense, angry, clearly hates the ISF or corporate lifestyle. As I'm backing away, I notice a small, subtle synth arc tattoo on her neck. And now I have plus 2 favor with the synth arc. Me and Zen are practically royalty. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. But if she supports this faction, I'm gonna hold my hands up. Listen, I'm going to flash some credentials. I'm gonna show her we are friends of the Ark. Okay? Zen's with me. This might calm her violent reaction immediately, so let's see. So I'm going to make a social roll. There is an example of a social roll being made in the game. And so what I'll do is I'll add her name to my connections list, Cammy. And so I'm going to do a challenge roll. Well, maybe I wrote her information down too soon. But I'm going to make a challenge roll. This is for Cammy. This is the number I have to beat. Oh, an 8. Okay. Okay, I'm going to re-roll. This is for my mind roll. I mean, Zen has a 0 in mind too, so he's not helping out. So I need a 9 or a 10. That's the only way to calm her down. Of course, I rolled a 1. Okay, didn't work out this time. Hey, listen, more NPCs to be had throughout the galaxy. It's totally fine. So, I went to go look up what kind of side quests, and I rolled defeat 2 smuggler speeders, 1 tile north and 1 tile south, respectively. But if I do that, I will get -1 with the Corsair Syndicate, and currently I'm at 0 with them, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to be at a negative, so I'm gonna think about it. It'll give me a +1 for ISF, which is fine, but you know, Synthark is where it's at. So I'll think about it. I'll add it to the list, but you know, I'm not sure if I will go to it just yet. So anyway, Cammy rejects it. I try to flash like a neural ID displaying the Synthark seal, and she scoffs, like smacks my hand away, and thinks it's a holographic spoof. Thinks it's a counterfeit. So she tells me to get out of her face. So the connection failed. We're gonna leave Cammy to her vengeance. So next thing we're gonna do is we are going to go to the hangar, and we are looking for another hunter. This is the one that's been looking for Quinn. So we're gonna try to do like an ambush. Dr. Quinn is waiting by the airlock of the Nova, and he's looking nervously at his datapad. And from the shadows of a cargo container, we see a silhouette emerges. It's the hunter. He raises his long-barreled gravity rifle, and he aims it squarely at the doctor's chest as he walks up. But this was our plan. This was the ambush. We told the doctor to, we're going to use him as bait, but to trust us. And so the hunter comes out, and he says, "End of the line, Doc. The syndicate wants their investment back." And then that's when me and Zen come from the dark. I've run this simulation already. We know exactly what his moves are. We've practiced. So what I'm going to do is I grabbed I think so Zen still has his pulse rifle. I have he throws me his shard launcher, and we are going to work. So this is another fight, but this time Zen is in the fight. So let's see how this goes. So we're going to roll a d10 for everybody. D10 plus everybody's grace. Everybody has a +2. So let's do this. Okay, here we go. This is for the hunter. Hunter got a 10. I roll really well for the enemies. And I'm going to roll for Zen. Zen got an 8. And I'm going to roll for me. I got a 4. Okay. Got it. I'm last again. So let's roll that d10. Let's see what the bullseye hunter does. So that's a 4. Gravity rifle. He is going to shoot for Zen. And that is a d12 plus 2. Okay, so that's 5. But Zen has 2 armor, so he takes 3 damage. He goes down to 17. Okay, so Zen is going to go. He has his pulse rifle, which is 2d6 plus 3. So I'm going to roll 2d6 for Zen. Okay, 7. That's 10 damage as he goes to shoot. And that is -1 because of the armor. So 9. He goes down to 11. And then I go. I'm not gonna charge up. I'm gonna use that launcher that he gave me. So I'm gonna roll d10 plus 3 for me. And that is 6 more damage to him, and he is now at 5. Okay, so this is round 2. Let's see what the hunter does. That's a 6. Another gravity rifle towards Zen. So that is a d12 plus 2. Okay. 4 damage, -2. So Zen just takes 2 more. So he's at 15. We're looking good. Okay. Zen is going to go, and that will be 2d6 plus his vigor, which will be 3. 2d6 plus 3. That's 10. 10 minus 1, and then this is the killing blow. So we do 10 minus 1, and that does 9 damage. He is out, and the hunter is dead. Okay, so that is the end of combat. We killed the bullseye hunter, and I think we pushed the doctor out of the way, and then it was immediately just like a quick gunfight. And so because of that, I will get 3 more XP, so I'll go up to 28. Okay, I'm just going to roll another 2d6 for loot, and that's a 3, so I will get an energy cell. Okay. And more importantly, that is our last affinity point for Dr. Quinn. So now Dr. Quinn is officially a part of the crew, and he is going to take the medic role. Nice. Okay, so Dr. Quinn is officially the medic of the ship, and I got to choose a skill, so I'm going with first aid, because that is the most helpful. First aid, spend 2 energy to restore 2d10 plus mind HP to your character or an ally, which is going to be really helpful. Now we have room for 1 more member. We're turning into a real crew. We have our starship name, but what is our crew name? And there are random tables, okay? Starship name. Is there a table for crew name? I don't think there's a table for a crew name. Look, what could it be? Let's see. Okay, so I am also like rifling through the bounty hunter's coat, and it's tucked into like one of the hidden pockets inside of his vest. I feel something. Hard material, feels like a coin. It's like heavy. And then I pull it out. It is a obsidian poker chip, and it says it's a high roller chip from a casino, a cloud casino. And the holographic rim, it flickers with the logo of the Corsair Syndicate. And I go to slot it into my data pad. It doesn't show credit value. It displays a shipping manifest. It says, Ambrosia shipment number 404. Delivery pending at the Cloud Lounge. Target, Quinn. So that's making me think, because the syndicate was after Quinn, but they're not just killing him for theft. Seems like they're using this casino to move drugs that he stole, maybe. And so this is good information to have. I definitely want to check more into this casino. So I'm going to pocket this chip for now. I'm going to tell Quinn we're going to look into this. Don't worry. And then we all walk onto the ship with our new crew name. I mean, there's a settlement name or the satellite name. There's neutral names, there's starship names. We already have a name for our ship. Let's go with neutral name. So I'll roll a 2d6 to see. So 55. Shiver. Oh, I don't know if I like that one more time. 11. Aloe. The Aloe crew? I don't know. 32. Ink. How about, you know what? Indigo. Our crew name is called Team Indigo. I like the color, and I think it sounds cool. It sounds like a mission operation name. Okay, so now we have Quinn with us. We are right here. So I want to move south this time, but last time I was in this hex. It said faction encounter, unexplored, roll for faction encounter again if I come back. But this time, I have a crew, okay? So I'm not scared. So what we're going to do is we're going to move back here. It was explored. So which one was this? This is hex 28. So it was considered, okay, so this is, what area is this? This is the outer ring. and this was a faction encounter. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d10. I'm going to see who it is this time. I remember running away. So it's a 4. Hopefully, Warg. Okay, so this is Warg, but I don't have any ill will with them. Okay, so this is a neutral encounter then. If you have 0 or higher favor with the faction. So it's a neutral encounter. Okay. And Warg is all about, this is the West Anchor Revolutionary Guerrillas, an insurgent group formed by workers of factory worlds and rebel groups hailing from the core world system at West Anchor. Okay, so rebels. So it's a neutral encounter. So let's see what it is. I'm going to roll a d6. It's a 4. So your radar detects an unusual movement pattern from a Vector 7 Mantis that is approaching your coordinates. The pilot, a young woman dressed in a tribal scarf and combat armor, has a strange proposition for you: exchanging ships. She explains that she's carrying out a mission and needs a new ship to infiltrate enemy airspace without raising suspicion. If I accept, your starship is now a battle-ready Vector 7 Mantis manufactured by Warg, and I get +1 favor. If I reject it, the pilot's expression turns bitter. She warps her starship to another location. Okay, this is interesting. So, it doesn't hurt to gain favor. But what does this Vector 7 Mantis give me? It has 20 hull, 3 actions, deals 2 damage to all enemies, deals 6 damage. The thing is it worth it? Like, is it better than what I currently have? Maybe. Because I have a Vector Cockpit, which I can start combat with 1 shield. I have Quad Reaction, which gives me roll 3d6. I have Repair Drones, which restore hull. And then I have an Ogre Missile that deals 6 damage. This thing also has Ogre Missiles. It also has Vector Cockpit, okay? But it also has Velocity Rockets, an Auto Turrets, and a Tracking Radar. So it does have 3 more things that I don't have. It does start combat with 1 shield. That's 1 skill it has. Only thing is it just doesn't have any repair drones, which is not the biggest trade-off. That tracking radar seems helpful. Double damage on your next attack. The Ogre Missiles and Auto Turrets deal 2 damage to all enemies. See, Ogre Missiles, 6 damage. Auto Turrets deal 2 damage. And then Velocity Rockets, 2d6. Velocity Rockets roll 2 d6 action dice every turn. You have 2 extra action dice while your starship is at 20 hull. I mean, repair drones are always helpful. And the Mantis engine, I only have 2 extra action dice while my starship is at 20 hull. So as soon as I drop down, I don't have that anymore. So I don't know if it's worth it, because it's always likely that I mean, it's guaranteed I'm going to be lower than 20 after I get hit. Auto turrets, I already have Ogre Missiles, and Auto Turrets only deals 2 damage. I think what I have is better. Yeah, I think it's not good enough, especially Quad Reaction is 3d6 every turn. Okay. The Warg pilot looks at, I look at the Warg pilot and they see me in the comms and I shake my head. The Nova has seen us through the outer ring and back, and we aren't trading her for this glass cannon. I tell my crew, but I don't say that in the comms. But the Warg pilot, she scowls, disappointed. Suit yourself. Don't say I didn't offer. And she engages her rockets and blinks away into the void. So it's technically, I did explore this now. Just had an encounter. It's like neutral, empty, I guess. So I moved 1. I did move 1, so I do gotta remember to fuel goes down by 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're moving here. So fuel's gonna go down again. We are now at hex number 27. Okay, so I'm still in the outer ring. This is supposedly the most hostile of the three rings. Lots of asteroid field and space pirates. So I'm gonna roll a d6 and see what we get. Okay, that is a 2, an outer ring event. I'm gonna roll again to see if it's odd or evens. Odd. So it is a pirate hideout. Okay, another d6. Let's see what the event is at the pirate hideout. 2. Your ship is stopped by a pirate star predator. They ask you to identify yourself. So, okay, there's a couple things I could do. It says buy your freedom. They will let you walk away for 120 serum. Let's see how much I have. I have 187, but not worth it. I'm trying to save up. So definitely not. Well, let me see what kind of ship they have. Oh my god. That could be crazy. Confront the space pirate. Attack the star predator. I can gain 3 contraband packages if you win. And then I will get +2 with the Corsair Syndicate. They hand you 1 contraband package and task you with delivering it to another. Oh, sorry. There's three options. They hand you 1 contraband package and task you with delivering it to another pirate hideout. If you do, you gain +1 favor and a random melee weapon mod. Okay, I have 3 options. I can buy freedom, confront them, and enter into ship combat. Or if I deliver this package, I get +2 favor. Now, this Star Predator has 20 hull and 3 actions. It's a tier 3. I do have my ship moves first in the next space battle. I haven't had a space battle in a second. I keep running away because they're scary. Oh, I read it wrong. I can't even do the delivery. I thought I was going to get 2 favor. I need 2 favor to even do this delivery, and I don't have it. So I have to fight. And I'm not going to pay because that's too expensive. I don't have enough serum. So paying 120 leaves me with 67, barely enough for fuel or any type of emergency supplies. So fighting is the best choice. So it's a risk. Star Predator is a tier 3 pirate ship. So it hits hard. I'm at 20 hull. I have repair drones. 3 contraband package. Okay. Okay, they have 20 hull. They have 3 actions. Okay, so combat is generally, it says it follows the same structure and rules as regular combat. So I roll grace against the enemy ship's action. So, but because of a previous thing I did in one of my settlement activities a couple sessions ago, I still have 1 use where I can go first in ship combat. So this is my last time. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to roll action dice. So I'm rolling a number of d6. I can roll 3 d6 every turn, according to your ship's engines. So I'm going to roll 3 d6 and then see what that allows me to do. And then hopefully I just roll 5s and 6s because if I roll 2s or 4s, it just 2 through 4, it just restores hull, and I don't need to restore hull at the moment. So I start off, because of my vector cockpit, I start off with 1 shield automatically. Okay, so let's roll that 3d6. Okay, 3d6, hopefully 5s and 6s. Oh, yes! 2 5s and a 1. Okay, so that deals 6 damage, so that's 12 damage. Wow, okay. But let me see, does this thing have that 12 damage? So it goes down to 8 for the hull. Now, you can board ships. Certain modules allow you to board an enemy ship by teleporting inside of it. Oh, okay, I don't think I have the teleporting module then. But I would like to get that when it's in critical condition, when a ship is in critical condition. And I can roll 2 extra action dice because I have the Cobra maneuver. I'm going to spend 3 fuel, and then that'll take me down to 15. but I can roll 2 more d6s because of that. And hopefully I rolled a 2 and a 4. Okay, so that doesn't really do anything, but the enemy is now at 8 hull. So, hey, we're not doing too bad. So I'm now going to roll a d10. They are going to do, unless I roll an 8, 2, and 9, yeah, they're going to hit me. Knowing my luck, I'm always rolling well for the enemy. So here goes the d10 for the enemy. That's a 9. So the next attack mode during this turn deals double damage. They can only use it once per turn. Oh, okay. So, nothing. Oh, well, that first one doesn't do anything. I forgot they have 3 actions. Okay, so their next attack made during this turn deals double damage. So that was the first roll. Okay, second roll. Oh my god, I forgot that they had 3 actions. Oh my god, another 9. So, oh my god, okay. That's crazy. Third action is... Hey, if I get another 9, I'd be grateful. 10. Deals 10 damage. Oh. Oh my... It's gonna deal double damage because... Okay, oh, I rolled another 9, but it can only use once per turn, okay? So they're not charging up multiple times. So it charges up once, they deal 10 damage, and that charge up means that they were going to deal double damage. But I have 1 shield, and it doesn't ignore... And oh my god, thank god for the shield. Oh my god, it would have taken me out. It would have taken me out. Wow. Oh my gosh, my starship is at 10 health, as they have 10 hull, basically. And I go down to 10. Oh my god, that is pretty bad. But it's back to my turn. I have 5d6, and hopefully I roll lots of 5s and 6s, is what I'm hoping for. So 5d6. Okay, nice. So that is 2, 2, 4, and 6, and 6. Okay, so that 6 and 6 mean that I can deal 12 damage. And the 2, 2, and 4, I can restore 4, 8, 12. Oh my god! The repair drones immediately. Oh my god, that's so cool. And that enemy ship is toast. They charged up, went to shoot, dealt 10 damage. Because I had 1 shield, I made it. Because they would have obliterated me. Absolutely obliterated my ship. I rolled 2, 2, and 4. 2 through 4 restores 4 hull because of the repair drones. The repair drones immediately, they detach from my ship. I activate them as I'm the pilot, and then they detach and they immediately go to the sections of the ship that are now on fire. There is smoke, and they do more than their job. There was the barrage of missiles. The Star Predator, already critical, has no chance as I shoot them with my missiles. And I have plenty of scraps. So I don't have to worry about that with like repairs and stuff. But those repair drones do their work. They do their work and fully repair my ship. Oh my god. Hull is back to 20. This Star Predator ship, dead. Okay, so what happened? So I can get 3 contraband packages. I think that's what it was. It was an outer ring encounter. So I attacked the Star Predator. I gained 3 contraband packages. Okay. So I now have 4. And I'm going to try to trade them. I'm going to try to sell them. Just trying to see where I can do that at is going to be helpful. So we destroyed that tier 3 ship. We also get to roll on the loot table. So let's do that. Okay, that is an 8. It's a random melee weapon. I'm going to roll a d6 when we find a random melee weapon to determine its model. So let's roll that d6. Let's see what we get. Got a 4. A 4 is a plasma shield. Okay, so contraband packages, they can only be sold at syndicate settlements for 100 serum. If you lose a space battle, all your contraband is lost. Okay, so a syndicate settlement. Okay, syndicate settlement. Does that mean only at the Corsair settlement? So I have to find the Corsair settlement first. Okay. Wow, having that shield, having those drones. Wow, clutch, coming in clutch for sure. And that cobra maneuver to give you extra d6. It very helpful. So I got a plasma shield. I might give it to Dr. Quinn. They don't have they are just like a little doctor. They don't have any armor. And when they're equipped with this, they get +1 armor. So let's keep him alive so he can keep us alive. Oh, I also get XP for the fight. I almost forgot. That was a tier 3 enemy. It was a hard boss, so I get 6 more XP. Nice. XP is now at 32. Oh, sorry, it's at 34. So I think that is where we're going to end this play session. That was, yet again, another fun play session playing this game. Next, I think we're going to look more into that, the Cloud Casino, that sector, wherever it's at. We're going to look more into it, see what we can do about it. But that was very fun. Ship combat is interesting for sure. So we are going to end it there, and we'll see you in the next session.